Rupert, what are you doing here?
I'm delivering a letter to your father.
Well, who's it from, does it say?
It looks like it's from the king. Gosh, you look sweet, Tessa.
You look so strong, Rupert. Stronger than any boy I know.
Well, how many boys do you know, Tessa?
Why, Rupert, you look worried.
I'm not worried. Not about me, but about this friend I have. A very sad fellow.
Well, why is he sad?
Well, because he loves a lovely girl, but he's too shy to tell her.
Oh, a very, very sad fellow.
I know a youth who loves a little maid, but his face is a sight for to see. Silent is he, for he's modest and afraid, but he's timid as a youth can be.
I know a maid who loves a gallant youth, but she sickens as the days go by. She cannot tell him all the sad, sad truth, but I think that little maid will die.
Poor little man,
Poor little maid,
poor little man.
poor little maid. Now tell me, pray, and tell me true,
What in the world should the young man do? He cannot eat and he cannot sleep, but his face is a sight for to see. Daily he goes for to wail, for to weep, but he's bashful as a youth can be.
She's very thin and she's very pale, but she sickens as the days go by. Daily she goes for to weep, for to wail, but I think that little maid will die.
Poor little maid,
Poor little man,
poor little maid.
poor little man. Now tell me, pray, and tell me true,
What in the world should the young man do?
if I were the youth, I should offer her my name, but her face is a sight for to see.
If I were the maid, I should fan his honest flame, but he sickens as the days go by.
If I were the youth, I should speak to her today, but she sickens as the days go by.
If I were the maid, I should meet the lad halfway, for I really do believe that timid youth will die.
Poor little man,
Poor little maid,
poor little man,
poor little maid.
I thank you, sir, for your counsel true. I'll tell that maid what she ought to do.
Maria has become a governess to 7 ill-mannered children and servant to an equally ill-mannered employer. Not certain that she will survive. But our heroine is plucky and clever, and she has already begun to charm the natives.
Oh, thank you, Mistress Asphodel. Oh, I'll have the dresses finished in the morning. Though, I was hoping there would be enough material to make some play clothes for the children.
The Montroy children don't play. They go on parade. March, 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 just like little yeomen of the guard.
Well, I'm going to march into that captain's office tomorrow and tell...
That, I'm afraid. His Highness, no, I mean the captain, has been summoned by the king. He leaves for court tomorrow. Could be gone for a month. Could be bringing back Lady Shadbolt. Could be he plans to marry her.
A mother for the children? Well, then they won't need a governess and I could go back to the convent.
Lady Shadbolt? A mother?
I can't make it stop, Margaret, but we can think of wonderful things instead.
Wonderful, like
mittens and mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string.
My little list.
Oh, what little list is that, Willis?
Well, as someday it may happen that I feel a little down, I've got a little list of society offenders who would well be underground and who never would be missed,
All those who hold that children shouldn't have too much to eat and think cold suet pudding's a delicious birthday treat.
Who say that little girls to bed at 7 should be sent and consider pocket money isn't given to be spent.
And doctors who on giving you unpleasant drafts insist, they'd none of them be missed. They'd none of them be missed.
We got 'em on the list, we got 'em on the list, and they none of them be missed. Well, none of them be missed. There's a nursemaid who each evening in curl papers does your hair with an agonizing twist. She never would be missed, and tells you that you mustn't cough or sneeze or yawn or stare. She never would be missed, she never would be missed.
All people who maintain in solemn earnest, not in joke, that quantities of sugar plums are bad for little folk.
And those who hold the principle unalterably fixed, that instruction with amusement should most carefully be mixed.
All these and many others we have placed upon our list. I don't think they'll be missed, I'm sure they'll not be missed. We've got 'em on the list, we got 'em on the list, and I don't think they'll be missed, I'm sure they'll not be missed.
Keeping to a strict bedtime for the children, I see.
Actually, we were just making a list of things to do tomorrow.
And hiding from the thunder.
Item 1, off to bed with you children.
While I'm away, Miss Mariah, I trust you'll add this item to your list.
Anything at all, Captain. I'll put it right above making play clothes for the children.
There is but one item on your list, Miss Mariah, and that is discipline in everything.
And the play clothes?
Not on the list at all. Good night, Miss Mariah.
As someday it may happen that I feel a little down, I've got a little underground. Never would be missed. Never would be missed.
According to the scribbled notations which I discovered on the back of a whiskey-stained cocktail napkin, sandwiched between the pages of a 1906 Punch magazine in Gilbert's library, the kingdom of Boratania is as troubled as its alpine mountains are tall. King Despard is despised by the peasantry, feared by the merchants, and revered by the aristocracy. Though Boratania has been entirely landlocked since the late king broke the long-standing treaty with its neighbor, the Duchy of Bolero Toro, the kingdom's gross national product consists almost entirely of gondolas, such as those that ply the canals of Venice. A deep recession has left the huddled masses to stand in the unemployment lines, while wealthy gondoliers, with their distinctive headdress, parade through the streets in their finery, nary a gondola in sight.
Far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly, than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart.
Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well-to-do. But I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die for my pirate king.
For I am a pirate king.
Yo-ho! Cheesy cheese, a glorious
thing to be a pirate king, for I am a pirate king.
You are hurrah for a pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for a pirate king, hurrah for a pirate king.
When I sally forth through my royal day, I help myself in a royal way. I sack a few more towns, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I do.
For he is a pirate king. Yo-ho! It is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
For I am a pirate king.
You are hurrah for a pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for a pirate king, hurrah for a pirate king.
Who is he? Oh, the one with the shiny cat crown? That's Despard, King of Mauritania. He looks familiar. Father doesn't trust him much. Something about offshore partnerships, murky accounting procedures.
Children, I'd like to teach you a little something to sing to your father when he returns with Lady Shadbolt. Something to show him how hard you've been working. Climbing over a rocky mountain. Can you sing that?
Climbing over a rocky mountain.
Yes. Skipping rivulet and fountain.
Skipping rivulet and fountain.
Passing where the willows quiver.
Passing where the willows quiver by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, threading long and iffy mazes, dotted with unnumbered daisies, dotted with unnumbered daisies. Sailing rough and rugged passes, leaping over big crevasses, build on mountain top again. Sailing over rugged passes,